Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Tower of Doom week, I completely forget what it is because we never have Tower of Dooms, week 26, day 2. Today of course we got Tower of Doom as we do throughout the entirety of the week. We also have the faction for Tinkertown. I believe this is the first or second time that's ever cycled back around. So there definitely hasn't been too many opportunities to max it out, so I'm pretty sure this is straight 500s. Surprisingly not, no. It is only about, still a lot of them. There's like 50 500s or so. 40, 50, somewhere around there. But anyways, of course we'll just be doing it for the normal rewards since we already have it maxed. Aside from that, I don't believe we had anything good on adventure board. No, a little bit of gems and event key. Could be much better. Flash offer is just a random weapon one. Though we almost have all of them. They've almost cycled through all of them. Oh, I still have that. Oh, yeah, I never saved a normal filter. There we go. That is still saved from Monday. Fail. Because it doesn't change unless you click save filter again when you save a filter. What was I looking for? I'm looking for unowned weapons. But yeah, here are all the ones that haven't happened yet. We haven't had a Blackhawk one. We haven't had a Leonis Empire since that one update that brought all these weapons in. We haven't had a Pride Lands, obviously, because we haven't had Rope Dart for ages. And we haven't had a Wild Plains one, oddly enough. But those four are the only four that have not come around, and they're trying to sell me that one. No, I will wait. We will wait until it rolls around. Oh, I didn't even claim any of the daily stuff yet. Also, I heard earlier that chat wasn't working, and I checked on my phone, and it wasn't working, but now it looks like it is working, so yay. Let's see, how long did it go for? Yeah, about 2 hours ago it started working. But for about 17 hours or so, it wasn't working, the chat. But it seems to be working now, so that's good. Anyways, let's start off with Tower of Doom, and then we'll probably mess into the standard delves. But anyways, hello everyone. Hello Defiant. Hello Calvera. Hello Bill. Yeah, Defiant beat you today, as well as Calvera. Hello, where was I? Hello Imperial. Hello, hello Barbara. Hello HD Addict. Hello Cookie. Hello Jonathan. Hello everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. Oh yes, the KFC was really good. I actually just had some before this stream. It was actually why I was slightly late. I underestimated the speed at which I could eat the entire thing of potatoes because I got 2 of them. So I was having it with a couple of the chicken, not chicken nuggets, what are they called? Chicken tenders. But yeah, we had fast food for the first time in over a year today. It was good. It was really good. We did it on the previous stream. Anyways, what should we go to? Let's go do, start with Tower of Doom. We obviously have to go take the final room, though. Let me just double check that there wasn't anything else. No, there is not. As far as our current team, we are using Mountain Crusher. Oh yeah, I'm still using this one. It's probably almost about time to go switch into Iron Gut, though. Though theoretically, I think we might be able to run this all the way if we really want to. 20% into 2 seasons is what I want to have for medals. So let me go change that, since that is not what we currently have set. So then we'll go do some Tower of Doom. If I'm not mistaken, the guild is actually completed. However, unlike most events, where you would stop doing it once the guild is done, Tower of Doom is a little bit different in that you have to go all the way to floor 26 up to 25th completion, you know, as in doing floor 25, so that says floor 26 there. And the main reason for this is every single time you take this final room, you still get a colored scroll up to that point, the one that's used to upgrade the weapons. However, beyond 25, so at 26 and further, you don't end up getting that scroll anymore. So even if your guild is done, you still have to get that number to 26 to technically have all the loot. But we'll go claim this. But that does not mean we are done, unlike most events. Come on, blue power, blue power, blue power, blue power. Oh, that's pretty good, but oh, why couldn't you be inverse? 2 purples into a major blue. I'll take that though. Can't complain with a double blue into major purple. That's still really solid. But it would have been better if you were blue. Or power. I'll take it though. Oh, we're actually top 60 right now, though I don't think we get any better loot unless we make top 50. What's our gap? Oh, it's actually pretty small. It's like a 40 something. Anyways, where were we? We were just taking the next room, right? Yes, okay. So let's do just that. And move on. I don't think we'll have enough sigils to win today, but we might have enough sigils to win tomorrow. Definitely enough sigils to win by Thursday, that's for sure. But depending on how it goes, we might be able to do it tomorrow. Regardless, we'll definitely be able to get it done before the end of the week, obviously. Very easily. With tier 4, you can normally get it done by about Thursday or Friday. Sometimes Wednesday. It depends on if you scouted any for your guild, as well as, oh, it mostly just depends on how much you scout for your guild, really. And how many side rooms you really need to do. Those 2 factors. Wait, do we have alignment here? No. So I'm just going to mount this. And hope we have a better board. And I should be dead. A lot of damage. No follow-up to kill right here, though. We'll take that for now. Hey, Isabel ended up getting KFC too. We had a KFC party. With the golden chicken. Also, Fall Guys got bought out by Epic Games earlier. I didn't really get to go over it too much during the stream because it kind of happened as we were streaming. But, yeah, I hope the game doesn't become useless now. Now that Epic Games owns it, they're going to try to milk it for as much money as they can. Which is concerning. Because currently they still have free season passes. That's not going to last for long. That's not going to last much longer. Now that Epic Games owns them. They literally bought the whole company. Similar to how 505 Games bought out Infinity Plus 2. Infinity Plus 2 is the makers of Gems of War. They basically did the same thing. Epic Games bought out Mediatonic, which is the creator of Fall Guys. The companies are monopolizing. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Oh, we're frozen. No, does it even matter? We're frozen, yet it makes no difference to the damage output. The Fall Guys technical beta? I'm not sure what you meant by that. Are they just doing a feature test thing? I'm not on their Discord, so I don't keep up with absolutely everything that goes on with them. But if it's just testing upcoming features, I'd probably just wait until the features are actually in the game for a game like that. Let's see. Check my email? Which one? The one that's associated to Steam, I would assume? I can't even remember what email that is, to be honest. I have so many. Let's see. I'll go for the thing there. It's from noon to 1:30 a.m. tomorrow. Interesting. I'll see what it is. Is it just testing some kind of upcoming feature or something? I assume we're not allowed to stream it. Whatever it is. Uh, 19. We got 4 and 2. Isn't even worth taking a power anymore. I'm leaning towards no. I think we're gonna skip this one power. Is this the really last power? I don't know. If this is the very, very last power, I might as well take it. Because we're kind of at the point where powers are getting such diminishing returns, but if we only have one left, we might as well take it. So let's do 4, then 2, then move on. So we'll take this. We're not skipping any powers this time. We are to the point where we could justify it, but we'll still grab it for the guild. However, at this point, we need like the entire guild to take 2 powers in order for it to even give us any stats at this point. Or sorry, no. Everyone taking it would give us 2 stats, I mean. So it's definitely getting quite a bit less than what it has been. But I guess it still adds up. But 2 stats isn't really going to make too huge a difference when we already have like plus 13. Also, I feel like we need to switch to Iron Gut soon. This team's still working though. We could theoretically go the whole way with this if we really wanted to. But I hope something just big comes into that game for Season 4. I still don't know what we're getting for next Gems of War big patch either. But it should be relatively soon as well. I don't believe they did a beta for it. I don't think they did. There's a lot of times they don't bother doing a beta for one. I think the last time they did a beta for something was for the arena changes. I didn't do that beta though. But yeah, I believe arena changes were the last time they did a beta for Gems of War. You know, when they made arena useless. Or more useless than it already was. Oh, speaking of that, we have an arena event this weekend, by the way. And unless next patch is buffing it, like today. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. Did we? Let me go check the Gems of War forum. Hold up. I highly doubt it though. I'm pretty sure chat would have spammed us a billion times. But did we get? Are we getting a patch today? Because generally they do it on Tuesday. So if it's not today, it's next Tuesday. If it's not next Tuesday, it's the following Tuesday after that. It's one of these Tuesdays most likely. Nope, I'm not seeing any change logs. Let me go underneath the patch notes. Sometimes they post it there first. Patch notes. Nope, no 5.4. Nope, no update today most likely. They're probably fixing chat the entire time. Maybe next Tuesday. But nope, not today. Let's see. Let's take Skull, I guess. Start pressuring the Valraven before it escapes because you know it wants to. Aw, it is so short on damage. There we go. Hello, Rug. Welcome. Wait, is this small patch again? Oh yeah, I didn't bother catching her stream. I kind of forgot at that point. I got sidetracked last night and completely forgot to catch her stream. How did the new Mythic seem? Was it good? Useless? Salty level? It might be hard to tell when Salty's using it. Let's see. Throw that down. I should have done it twice the first slot just in case. Also, score reduction's being very annoying. Though it's ultimately not gonna matter. Oh, I missed the Archer turn. We don't have freeze on this team. I guess we could if we went Frost Mage, but and we don't have Enrage. Oh no, he killed my really high skull damage. Okay, I think it's about time for us to switch into Iron Gut. It is very much about that time. And has been for a while now. We'll switch to Iron Gut next floor. As well as for the rest of them at this point. Wow, that's a big miss. You can actually still lose if we're not careful. It's very unlikely though. So definitely possible if it keeps doing that, gosh. Okay, I think we need to go switch to Iron Gut, which would make sense. We're already on floor 20. And hopefully we get a Valraven here, otherwise we only have 2 battles left. And there's the team I showed for Monday. And then obviously it's what we're going to be rolling now. Looks like our offers are awful. Gosh, everything I had today is awful. We didn't get a good adventure board, and I got also awful offers. Oh! Oh! I forgot about this. About a week ago, I keep forgetting to do this literally every single stream because I keep getting distracted by a billion other things. About 1 week ago, I forget the exact day, but sometime last week when we were like getting our Nisha streak, one of those days, we ended up getting more war coins off of the offer. It was one of the small ones, the 100 gem for 30 or whatever it is, I forget the amount. But whatever it was enough to go and have enough. So, officially, I've been wanting to save it for stream, and I keep forgetting. But officially, we now have all of the warbands, which gives us another slot and a useless banner. That one's useless. It's the worst of the 5. Obviously, that's why I saved it for last. But there we go. We now have all the warbands. Now warbands are useless to us because all they do is rebuy these things, which is, even in early game, probably bad. But, yeah, there we go. We now have all the warbands without spending a single cent on them. Otherwise, the full cost is 40 bucks to instantly get them, which is very annoying. But there we go. It has been done. Anyways, let's go back to what we're doing. Tower of Doom. What room were we at? 20. We got 5. Do I need to change anything? Oh, yes, duh. Very much so. Change everything. Except Hero Class. Hero Class can stay. And actually, we're still using Mountain Crusher. You still never got a War Coin offer? Ooh, that's very... Yeah, I know, it's completely luck-based, which is very unfortunate. I think I got slightly above average luck. I'm not actually sure. Oh, no. Does anyone else already have them all upgraded? Without buying any? We might have gotten a little lucky on it. Though we do also have the VIP 6 offer, which gives us slightly more chances. I think we had 2 VIP 6 ones, which give you like 70, I think? I forget exactly how many. They give you a lot more than the smaller offer. Otherwise, we'd still be over 100 short if we didn't have those. I keep forgetting, we can deliberately let Hero die if we want. So we have not had a single good alignment. Could probably take an action turn, but we'll get the explosion off it instead. 1 mana, what are you doing? So what did it end up summoning there? Couldn't even tell. Almost looked like it summoned itself. What even was that? Oh, it summoned that one yellow-purple Strix thing. I was gonna say that almost looked very similar to it. Which is impossible because it can't summon itself. 5, and then we just move on. Oh no, if we don't get a Valraven here, we're out of things. Also, we can't devour the Doom, even if it's cursed, because, well, we can't curse it. However, we can still let Hero die and then Skull kill it off of Iron Gut. Which might be a reason to go for Cleanse. Just to make sure it doesn't accidentally die to Deathmark. Basically what we want to do here, there's 2 different ways. We could let Iron Gut do his thing with his skulls, but the main thing that we want to do here is, why am I doing that for a blue Doom? Literally giving him everything he needs. But we basically want to devour 3 times Iron Gut and then do the finisher off of Vashtagan. Or we can let Hero die and then go Skull Crazy. Either or is an option. Yeah, it looks like we're going to Devour route. There we go. So it doesn't even matter that the Doom is there. Oh no, we didn't get a Valraven. I think we can get it done tomorrow though. How many battles do we have to do? 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, more than 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our Valraven in our 4 battles. How many Fireballs and Heroisms do we have? We could just Heroism 25. No, you would need 3 Fireballs. I only have 2. And Fireball to Fireball doesn't really help. I think we're 1 sigil short tomorrow, unless we find a Valraven. If we find 2 Valravens tomorrow, which given that our next battle is probably a Valraven, could potentially happen, we can get it done tomorrow. However, if we only find 1 Valraven tomorrow, which is very likely to only be 1, we can't get it done until Thursday, which isn't too big a deal. But we're going to be like 1 or 2 battles short, most likely. But yeah, we could just Heroism 25 and then Fireball. We'd use Fireball on 2, 4, and 5. So if we skip this lucky one, we actually could get all the way. I'll probably still take it for the points for the guild. But yeah, we'd Fireball 2, 4, and 5. Because normally you play just for going to 25. At least that's how I personally use the scrolls. Is assuming that you're just going to 25. And if you want to do more later, you can. But of course, 25 is the main stopping point. Alright, let's go take out our dailies with our upgraded Phoenicia. Oh, we're actually still on the team. If they removed Guild Wars, would you still play Gems of War? Of course. I wouldn't really care if they removed Guild Wars at all. Like, don't get me wrong. I actually do kind of like Guild Wars. It's a nice change of pace. But, Yeah, I would not care at all if they removed Guild Wars. Like, it'd be kind of sad to see it go. But, not having to deal with Guild Wars is nice. I feel like they never would, though. Guild Wars is currently the hardest location within the entire game. So it doesn't seem like something that they would want to get rid of. As it's the hardest PvP location in the game, by far. Any idea if the other kingdoms, banners, weapons, will come to war coins? We don't currently know if war coins will ever cycle. Initially, I thought they might. However, with how the system's set up, it seems like they might never happen. It might seem like one of those one and done things. Initially, it was going to seem like, oh, they were going to go and keep adding like war coins every like X amount of months or maybe every season or whatever. But with how it currently looks set up, it looks like it's going to be like one of those things that you just add to the game like pets and then never touch again, as far as the system behind it. I'm still going to be hoarding all my war coins just in case. We do get new bundles eventually. But it does very much seem like we will not. But it doesn't mean it won't happen. But with how it's currently set up, it does look like they are not going to expand the war coin system. But still keep them all. The only bundle you should ever get, even as a newer player, is just the 50 of each one once. And then never bother with them again. Just in case they do add more of them. Because every time they add more, assuming they add them 5 at a time, it costs 250 war coins each time. And we currently have 5 spare. So we still need another 245 if that was to happen. But we currently have no info on that officially, one way or another. Oh, also, I'm out of codes. To no fault of my own. Kafka! But, yeah, we don't have any more codes until Kafka gives us more. Clear out dungeons, and then we'll go mess with the faction for most rest of the time. 2 niches today, both from my home. Nice. Yeah, I know most people don't care if we're out of codes or not. I still like having them, though. A little extra something. We actually have data on it from when we didn't way in the past. Like, a lot of data on it. We generally only have about 10 to 20% less viewers when we have literally no codes. So at max, only about 20% of people only watch us for codes. And no other reason. Oh, it is closer to like 15 or so. Anyways, let's go do the faction. Let's see. Let's buy this thingy. Might as well. Oh, I got a genie lamp off it. Nice. We actually did it last week without having to spend 30 gems. Though sometimes it's worth it just because this is actually the cheapest treasure buy you can ever do in the game. You're buying 1 treasure for 30 gems. It's the cheapest gem to treasure exchange rate that you're ever going to have. Doing this literally every week. Plus, you normally need to anyways to go get all loot. So it's normally insanely good value to go for this. Not only does it save you like 10 minutes throughout the entire thing, but you get to buy a treasure for only 30 gems along the other loot, as well as you generally need to anyways. So it just works out great. Yeah, the second cheapest is this one, where you buy 1 treasure for 60, which is literally double the cost. So it's a pretty good value just to always go for, technically. Oh, I was about to use this team anyways. Sure. Did I just show it with a different hero class? Nope. I literally have the same team set. Same team we ran last time is what we ran. Nice. Okay, well, let's roll with that. Switch it to armor, though. Oh, I don't have armor, do I? Oh, now I do. Let's go overwrite this one, because we're not going to need that for the rest of this week. That's normally where I have the World Lore event medal set up. However, we have no World Lore event this week, so Tower of Doom just uses a standard 2. Normally either pure magic or 20% into 2 seasons. Generally, there are some exceptions. But most teams run off of either or. There are exceptions for Guild Wars and a few other things. Anyways, let's go run our Pure Armor. With Pure Armor being the other one, of course, because Rowain guards Avatar and a few others. But mostly those two, guards Avatar and Rowain. Anything else we need to change? Don't believe so. Let's get into it. I know, the redeem code would have definitely have given you that Mythic next Friday. It's a conspiracy. They didn't give us more codes because they don't want people having a higher chance for the Mythic this Friday. That's obviously not why they didn't give me more codes, though. But that's the reason we're going with it. Yeah, it's going to be, assuming I don't get codes up to that point. That's 4 less gem keys I would have been able to hand out between now and then. That's 4 0.1% chances. We'll be opening plenty of chests this Friday, that's for sure. We're going to be going on a big chest opening spree. Also, what on earth is the order for this stealth? I really hate this stealth. This reminds me of All Seen Eye, but worse. This might actually be one of the worst stealth layouts in the entire game. Oh yeah, why is my Harpy Mage in front of the thing? I should have it the other way around. Harpy Mage should be behind your guard's avatar in this team. Because if you're running a chant, you get her up anyways, and then she just blocks otherwise. So I need to go change that after this floor. Unlike Tower of Doom, we can't switch it between battles, unfortunately. Since we have to use the same team for the whole floor. So once we get to the next floor, we can switch it out. Oh. Oh no, the Vower even has some mana. It's not gonna matter though. I believe I can one-shot almost the whole way up to like floor 60 or so. Which is pretty much all the way. Because all we have to do is go to 80's completion. So be able to one-shot that far is pretty much the whole way. I could just pass my turn actually. We had enchant. It's not like we need the extra little bit of mana. Hello, Captain. Welcome. Okay, let me go edit the team. It is now fixed. Easy as that. But if anyone has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Make sure to do so. Yeah, this is why we want her in the other location. And now it doesn't block the mana. And she still gets her mana on turn 2. It's basically a turn 2 in power. Because she gets 10 mana from 75%, then 2 mana from enchant, and then the following turn 2 mana from enchant. So even if we get no mana into her, she still has full mana by the second turn. I drained it. Luckily we could just explode and get all the mana anyways. I was about to pass my turn too for the first time. It's like, oh, he's gonna have full mana anyways. And it's like, nope, I'm just gonna drain it so you still have to cast. Oh no, the curse, that's really funny. The curse just dispelled our enchant, which made it so we didn't get the 2 mana we needed to win. What a fail. The curse actually stopped us from getting the final 2 mana. Because obviously curse has dispel, and dispel gets rid of enchant. And getting rid of enchant means we don't get the 2 mana. Took it that way because we'd have a higher chance of surge, which would give us the full mana, so we'd go to this instead. So we have 3 different brown storms on our team. Titan gets to start with brown, Mountain Crusher creates brown, and Harpy Mage creates brown. 3 different storms. Well, 3 different ways to do the same storm. But I love this team. If there's any reason to get Guard's Avatar this week, other than getting White Helm to 10 star if you're not planning on getting the Mythic this Friday, it is for this team right here. This team right here is the reason why Guard's Avatar is not useless as a troop. Hold that for 1 mana. Hey, we hit the extra turn, so I guess it worked out. It still works out. We haven't gained a level. Pretty close to it. Though we still haven't reached a point where we play 20 battles and every single time it looks like we gain a level, even though we don't. Ooh, a level 10 chest. Gonna give us pure shards? You know you want to. Not close enough, 143. Give us some legendary ingots, but that's pretty much pure shards. We're still at one-shot range. Should be for at least one more floor. Starting to get to the point of almost not being one-shot range. '60 is where it starts getting questionable if it will or will not. And hopefully it will, because it'll make things a lot easier for us, that's for sure. So I keep hating how that surge gets it to 1 mana off from full. Very annoying. So close, yet so far. What banner are we running? Oh, I wonder if it would be better to actually run a yellow-red banner instead of brown. In case we can get his mana up. Because +1 yellow right now would be full mana for him right now. It might actually be quicker than running, you know, I'm gonna check next floor. It might actually be quicker to run yellow-red than a brown banner, even though we have so much brown gain. Just because Mountain Crusher blocks it on brown. And obviously we can't put Guard's Avatar in first slot, otherwise every single time he gets hit. Boom! Though we could use a different colored weapon if we really want to. We can use literally any other weapon we wanted there. Mountain Crusher is very useful if we need a double cast though. But obviously for the earlier battles that is very much not needed. So it feels like every single time we keep getting through these events quicker and quicker. I know at one point it almost seemed like it took like an hour to get through them. Now it's like a half an hour, if even that. So I didn't actually revamp anything there. I probably should have. Little roll like this. The first 50 event keys I opened, it was off stream though. Ended up giving the Mythic with no copies of Legend, which I found very funny. When I was opening them Sunday night. Or Monday morning, wherever you consider it. I still didn't go to sleep yet at that time. But at reset time on Monday, we off stream ended up opening it, and the first 50 had a Mythic. It wasn't Karandera though, it was Doomclaw. I wish it was Karandera. Karandera is in drop table, but normal Karandera. But we didn't end up getting it. Well, we ended up getting the copy of the Mythic before I got a copy of the Legends. Rather ironically. That the new Legend was harder for me to get than the Mythic. But it's not actually the drop rates. The Mythic is obviously rare. It just happened to have dropped first. There's also 2 Mythics in your drop table, but 3 Legends. Though the Mythics are still way rarer. The Kingdom does have 3 Mythics, but only 2 are in drop table. Because, obviously Enraged Karandera is not in drop table. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Are we going to craft Enraged Karandera this week? I'm still not sure if I will. However, if there was any week to try to justify crafting Enraged Karandera, it would be during an Urskia week. We might still do it. We'll see. We'll probably figure that out this weekend. Because if it seems like it's going to be viable with the Mythic, we'll craft it. If it doesn't, we'll probably keep waiting. Well, we might have 2 Mythics to go over this weekend. If I do end up getting it. We'll need to do a video on the new Mythic coming out on Friday, and then the on Enraged Karandera. Enraged Karandera feels pretty meh, though. You have to use such a clunky setup in the current state of the game to really get it to work. You need that one troop that converts all skulls to Doom Skulls to properly make his AoE do enough damage. However, there are instances where that amount of AoE will just insta-wipe an entire battle. But it requires so much setup to do. Because you have to fill like a 12 mana cost troop or whatever it is, plus a 35 mana cost troop. That can only start with 20% at the highest. Which is very clunky to try to use. Obviously, the new Mythic coming this Friday has a ability to instantly give a troop full mana. Which could make it viable. We'll find out. So why did I do that on Brown? I should have hit on Guard's Avatar. Not sure why I didn't. He's dead now. So hello, Kurzy. Welcome. Have we done anything nutty yet this stream? Not really. The only really over-the-top thing we kind of did this stream... I know we've been doing so many big things lately that everything seems so small in comparison. But we finally got the last Warcoin banner today. So we're now done with Warcoins, at least in the current state of the game. So now we have all 5 Warcoin things without spending a single cent on them. By pure luck. Which saved us 40 bucks. But aside from that, no. It's like the only real big thing we did. The rest has just been some standard grinding. And right now we're just kind of doing, finishing up Tinkertown. Hello, Nightmare. Welcome. Oh, your birthday's today. Happy birthday, Nightmare. Do you want us to sing happy birthday to you? Because we can. As a new player, also hello, Fumbles. Under level 300, should you be saving keys or just use them all? You should pretty much be using every single one of your keys immediately. There are 2 exceptions to this, guild keys and event keys. Event keys you want to save for good event weeks. This week is a good event week, so just throw them down now, I guess. At least this week. And the other thing that you want to save are your seal keys. So seal keys are... The drop table is based on your guild's amount of seals. And generally, you'll want to wait until this number is at least 20,000. Ideally 40,000, but given that you're a newer player, you're probably in a guild that isn't reaching 40,000 yet. So waiting at least until 20,000 later in the week is probably your best bet. If you happen to be in a guild that can do 40,000, then wait to 40,000. But if it seems like they have not the slightest chance of hitting 40,000, just open them when they're at 20,000. And you should be fine. At 20,000, they're basically like glory keys, and at 40,000, they're basically like gem keys. Is basically the difference between the two. And they're not exactly the same, but that's their closest equivalents. But yeah, the seal keys and event keys are the only 2 that you don't use immediately. Every other key, those being glory, gem, gold, and VIP keys, if you happen to get any, are pretty much fine to use immediately earlier in the game. Guild keys and event keys, the only 2 you really save. Event keys for good event weeks. This is currently in our Skea week, which is a decent week to use them on. And the other one is guild keys, which you want to wait until 20,000 or ideally 40,000. As far as how many guild seals your guild has in a given week. And you generally want to wait until like Saturday or Sunday to use them. Because the later in the week, the more guild seals your guild would have accumulated within that time. Where was I? Right over here. Oh, Nightmare wants us to sing happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Nightmare. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. How old did you turn? You have no problem. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in chat. We'll get around to it. Do the Guardians ever stop dropping? Yes. The Guardians stop dropping once you have a single... once the specific Guardian is Mythicked with 4 spare copies, it'll stop dropping. This does retroactively occur for every single one. So if you happen to use a blue orb on one when it's that legendary to get it to Mythic and then have 4 copies of it, it will then stop dropping even if all the other ones don't. they do individually stop dropping each once they have reached that point. 20, nice. So we throw that down. What do we need here? Direct for now. And then we just explode it all. Some of these battles we can actually surprisingly still one-shot. At least the weaker ones anyways. I think that was the tier 2 room. Which is probably why it still died. And then we got one more floor. Also, I'm not sure if this one's the absolute most annoying delve layout. It's definitely pretty high up there as far as annoying delve layouts are concerned. Though I'm not sure if I would qualify it as absolute worst. It's probably top 5 worst layouts. Alright, final floor. I know we might need a couple rooms from the other one, depending on what our points are at. Oi! Does it affect the drop rates of your other troops? Technically, yes. Half the drop table of guild keys are, or seal keys are guardians until you don't have any more guardians. So until you have maxed out literally every guardian in the game, half your seal drop table will be eaten up by guardians until they're all maxed. Because even though I make a comparison to them, like glory keys and gem keys, theoretically they're like half a gem key or half a glory key, based on if you still need guardians. Because half their drop table goes to guardians otherwise. Though the rate of guardians is the same regardless of how leveled you have the key. Even if it's the lowest leveled key, the guardians are still 50% of the time. If you haven't maxed them all yet. Do you lose keys in large quantities or small ones? Generally, if it's something that you're paying gems for, you want to buy it in the biggest bulk, which is of 50s, so that it gives you the full discount. However, if you actually have the physical keys, you generally want to open them by a slightly smaller amount. So even though we do have an option to open like something like 200 at a time whenever we do like gem keys or event keys, normally I still do them 50 at a time, and the reason for this is if you happen to get the Mythic, or the thing that you're looking for, you don't end up wasting more keys than you need to. Because if you're looking for a Mythic, and you end up using 200 keys, but you got it on like the 5th of the 200 keys, you technically wasted the other 195 keys. However, if you do it 50 at a time and you get it on the 5th key, you're only wasting 45 keys. So it's a lot better to basically always open by 50. It's pretty much the rule of thumb. When it comes to almost everything in this game, just open by 50. Because if you're using gems for them, it gives you a discount if you do it by 50. And if you're using physical keys, you want to not click 200 because you want to do it by a smaller increment. And when you have the option of doing 150 and 200, you obviously don't want to do them one at a time. Theoretically, you could, but that's going to take forever if you do them one at a time instead of 50 at a time. Because the option to do 10 at a time goes away once you have more than 50 of a resource. Oh, it revived. That's unfortunate. Don't have a quick way of killing it. Oh, that works. Never mind. I guess we do. Excuse me. The enrage kill. I actually forgot we still even have enrage. We should actually be running the one explosion. However, that one enrage actually just helped us a lot right there. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he would not have died if we didn't have enrage there. I've been using enrage for like everything else on Titan. I forgot to switch it. However, it kind of helped us there. I'm pretty sure it still would have saved us like a minute or two if we would have had the explosions the entire time instead of Enrage. Because we're not really using Enrage for most of these battles. Oh, that heal actually made it enough so it didn't die. How could you? Hey, and then we got our final room, and then whatever other ones we need to get those last little bit of points. If anyone else has any other questions, let me know. So we'll probably wrap up as soon as we claim the final loot here. I think we still have another battle or two to do after this, so I don't think we have all the points yet. Stealth's such a weird layout, it doesn't give as many points because the multipliers are all over the place. We'll find out right here. Yep, I knew it would be slightly short, though it looks like only one battle will do it. So this battle will claim the loot, and we're good to go. Oh no, it blocked my brown. Yeah, that should be all we need. Oh, wow, we could actually still one-shot that, though that only has 50% stats, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Have to be pretty deep for it to stop one-shotting that room. And the main loot we get is, of course, 1 vault key and 2 orbs, with the 2 orbs being, come on, blue, blue again. Oh, we got 3 blues. Within 4 orbs, we got 3 blues. Within 4 smalls, 3 blues. Nice. That's more of a reason to go get that Enraged Carandera. We almost have all the blues we need. Let's see. We need a 96 twice. Let's go do a head count real quick. Where's my inventory? What's the head count right now on how many orbs we have? 26 times 4 equals 104. Plus 12 for the power orb equals 116. Plus how many small orbs we actually have? 72 equals 188. Minus 96. Wait, is one... Wait. Do we have exact enough? No, we're 4 short. I am 4 blue orbs short, which means if we find a major blue or 4 small blues, we have enough blues to craft 2 boss troops, which is even more of a reason to go get Enraged Carandera. I think this is the week we finally get Enraged Carandera, though we're going to do it later this week. But, yeah, I think this is the week. Because we're pretty much right on top of being able to craft another one. So if they magically drop out of nowheres another boss troop, we have enough for it already. Because we're only 4 orbs short of the next boss. So yeah, I think we craft Enraged Carandera this week. It is the week. We're not going to get 4 more blue orbs this week, however, but we'll easily get that at some point next week or pretty soon after. Actually, what event do we have? We have an arena event this weekend, so the most we could get is 1 blue orb. Will Rowan ever stop being amazing? No. She's been good for a very long time. They actually buffed her a while back, too. She used to have a 1-to-1 boost ratio based on her armor, but it was at one point increased to 2-to-2 as of like 3-4 years ago. And ever since then, she's been increasingly more meta. When it first happened, she was kind of well-balanced with everything else. But as stats keep going higher and higher, she keeps breaking away more and more due to the fact that she has a bigger boost ratio. Of course, she can be countered pretty easily by her armor just being hit with literally anything. But in most situations where you're just up against AI, it very rarely happens. Especially since there's other ways to keep her safe as well with like her Scale Shield and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. We will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And we'll mostly be messing with the Tower of Doom. Getting our pet for tomorrow, which is... I actually forgot what bonus it was. What pet was for tomorrow? We're getting the pet of... Oh yeah, we're getting the Snowman or Skea pet. This is actually a relatively new one, if I'm not mistaken, so... most people probably don't have it max, so good time to go get more copies of it. And we'll go from there. Yeah, as far as Kingdom Epics, Rowan's pretty much one of the only like super overpowered ones. There's a few other good ones. Like Azura can be at times. Tyree's not horrifically bad. And a few others. But yeah, Rowan is like S++ tier compared to every other Kingdom Epic. She scales literally from the second you get her all the way to Ultra Endgame. Like there's no point. All the way from the very first second you get her in at like level 50 or so, all the way till level infinite. At no point does she fall off. She's just always good. She's insane. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, everyone, and have a wonderful week.